1-0 in the NFC South. Call up a Panthers fan and tell them shut your mouth. Perfect in the red zone. Our boys were defending our home and showing what the A-Town is about. Tico Raw ran the option to the ground. Calvin Ridley had his first pro touchdown. Matty Ice took over the game, said respect my name, and lit him up using everything around. Aints up next, and you know what it is. A battle every time, but we always play to win. Second straight division home game. Will the dub be the same? Hell yeah. Let the games begin. Rise up. Rise up. Rise up. Rise up. Coming off a great win, first home game of the season against the Panthers. It's a good game, man. Good game all around. Calvin Ridley got his first TD, and he got his first real game action. Julio was still the number one target, but I love the way Matty Ice spread the ball around this game. He wasn't really trying to force it, and honestly, I feel like the criticism kind of sunk in, especially when it came to the red zone. Like I said, perfect in the red zone, defending our home. So I was actually in attendance at the first home game in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. We played the Packers, and it was a night game last year. I don't know if it was Monday night or Sunday night. Either way, we kind of destroyed the Packers, and it was a great game. And I'm actually going to the Packers game this year too, but that's a whole nother story, man. They contained Cam pretty well. He didn't try to run too much. Brian Poole got a sack. Tack got another sack. Defense played well. Obviously, we know what happened with Keanu Neal and Deion Jones. But KZ got ejected really, really early. I'm pretty sure that was first quarter. Damn, it might have been first series for them. But overall, Richard stepped in. He did well. Hooper ended up getting a TD. Air Hooper, Hopper. This man is always trying to jump over somebody, but just as long as he catches on to the ball. Yeah, but Matt Ryan, he looked like I predicted. I felt like he was going to look more like 2016 Matt Ryan, and that's exactly how he looked, in my opinion, as far as not forcing it, spreading the ball around to all the targets. As you know, he ended up with 272 yards through the air, but he had the 2 passing touchdowns, Calvin Ridley and Austin Hooper. He also had 2 running touchdowns. And the second of which was more of a scramble, and that's the one you'll see the replays of him like getting past those 3 defenders, getting hit, and still kept it moving, man. Looked like mid-season form Matty Ice right there. Shout out to him. Final score was 31-24. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the Saints or not, but last game they played was against the Browns, and they should have lost. If the Browns had a decent kicker, they would have lost. Their kicker missed 2 extra points and 2 field goals. So the Browns almost beat the Saints in New Orleans. That being said, I think the Browns are a better team than they were last year. Maybe I'm just buying into the hype of Hard Knocks, but either way, they look good, man. They have a lot of talent, but we'll play them back in November 11th, if I'm not mistaken. But it's on to the Saints, man. The Saints are coming. Second straight home game. We play Panthers, Saints, and then Bengals all at home, 3 in a row. I'm trying to knock them down tic-tac-toe style. And we really could if we play the way we played this past Sunday. It's always a close game when it comes to Drew Brees and Matty Ice, man. It's always uncomfortable too. Even with the game last week against the Panthers, the final score was that 24-31, 31 us. But it shouldn't even have been that close, to be honest. And they kind of had a chance at the end to try to come down to score and tie the game. Shout out to Rico stepping up big, got his interception. We had a few that we left out there, but hopefully we'll clean it up. Yeah, man, I know it's pretty short and sweet. I was actually traveling for work, and that's why the first one is in the car, but I'm trying to get this up, trying to get this to y'all, get your opinions. What do you feel like we did well? Tico Raw had a great game. First 100-yard rusher against the Panthers in I don't know how long, like 2014 or something stupid like that. He's going to need a big game. Also, the Rook, Ito Smith, he had a real good game too. I was impressed with him. He had a couple of slippery little gainers for us there. But overall I was impressed. Nothing really negative to say. I do want to see if Vic shows up because so far we haven't said his name much. He's been close on a couple of them, but he just hasn't quite got there yet on a few. Aints week, man. There's nothing quite like it. I've been to the Georgia Dome. I've never seen them play at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Obviously, this is their second time doing that, but I just hate their fans. Their fans are the worst, and that's what a rival is. You know, we bring out the best in each other and the worst. We don't like them. They don't like us. Like any other division game, but the Aints are our real rival. The Panthers been coming on since Cam came along, but nothing quite like the New Orleans Aints. So, should be a fun game. I'm looking forward to it. What do you guys expect final score-wise? I'm expecting a dub for sure. I just think both teams 1-1 right now. Obviously, the Falcons lost just as many games as they have right now, but we're at home, and I think that makes a big difference, especially when it comes to division games. And we've kind of looked better even in our loss than they have. They got destroyed by the Bucs at home. They almost lost to the Browns at home, and now this is their first road game of the season. So we got to look out for Alvin Kamara for sure. That guy, it's because he's from Georgia, right? But that guy, he's something else. I don't like playing against that guy, to be honest with you. He's their number one threat. Thomas too, being the wideout, and he's got the most targets of any wide receiver through 2 games. But it'll be interesting, man. I'm going to try to get the video up sooner next time. I definitely just wanted to get it up before the next game, let y'all know how I felt about week 2. And I think we'll come away with another dub in week 3. That being said, as always, this is Rise Up Regime. Short and sweet this week, but win, lose, or draw, rise up.
I think it's time that you bow down, cause we about to rise up.